Good morning, friends. Functions of Management, Principles of Management Lecture Series, Module 3 for BBA, MBA, and or UGC NET candidates. This is presented by Dr. Devi Ramanamurthy, PhD Management, Hyderabad. Welcome to this lecture series on Principles of Management, brought to you by our channel, B School, Dr. Devi Ramanamurthy, PhD Official, an initiative of Ramadevi Foundation, Hyderabad. In this Module 3, we will discuss the core functions of management, a foundational pillar in understanding how effective organizations operate and succeed. I am Professor Dr. Devi Murthy, and in this Module 3, we will explore the 5 key management functions that every future leader must master. Those are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Through real-life examples and many cases studies, you all gain actionable insights into how these concepts apply across industries. This is not just a theory. This is how great managers think, act, and make a difference. Before we begin, please do not forget to like this video, share it with your peers, and subscribe to the channel for more value-packed content on management and leadership. The learning objectives of this Module 3 are 1. Understanding the detailed components of each management functions. 2. Analyzing real-life examples that demonstrate each function. And 3. Apply these functions in practical organizational contexts. Let's have an overview of management functions before we go into each one in detail. The management functions are: 1 is planning, 2, organizing, 3, staffing, 3, directing, and 5, controlling. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Let's go into the detailed explanation of each functional area. 1. Function: planning. Planning involves setting objectives and deciding on actions to achieve them. The key steps include here 1. Setting goals, 2. Establishing strategies, and 3. Developing plans to coordinate activities. For example, Apple incorporated strategic planning for product launches every year. A case in point, a retail chain plans to expand its rural markets using market survey data. Second function is organizing. Organizing is about assembling and coordinating the resources needed to implement the plan. The key elements include here are: 1 is departmentalization, allocation of tasks, 3rd is delegation of authority. For example, Infosys organizing project teams based on technology platforms. A case in point, a hospital creates separate units, say during COVID care and non-COVID care for resource efficiency. Function 3 is staffing. Staffing involves recruitment, training, and retaining the right people. The core activities include 1 is manpower planning, 2nd is recruitment and selection, placement and induction, training and development, 3rd, and 4th is performance appraisal, 5th is retirement and separation, and 4th one is disciplinary procedures, initiation, dismissal, and discharge. For example, Google's rigorous hiring and onboarding processes. The case in point here is a new startup uses LinkedIn to hire freelancers with specific coding skills for app development. Function 4, directing. Directing is the process of leading, motivating, and communicating with employees. The key components here are: one is leadership, second one is motivating the employees, third one is communication, and fourth one is supervision. For example, Elon Musk motivating SpaceX teams with a vision driven leadership approach. A case in point, restaurant manager use daily huddles and positive reinforcement to boost staff morale. Function 5, controlling. The saying goes like this: planning looks ahead and control looks back, meaning that controlling involves monitoring performance and taking corrective action. The key steps here: one is setting performance standards, second is measuring actual performance, third is comparing results with standards, and fourth, taking corrective action. For example, Toyota's use of quality control mechanisms on assembly lines. A case in point here is a school principal reviews student test results to revise teaching strategies and testing strategies. Please note that these functions are not piecemeal, they're integrated. These functions are integrated and dynamic. For example, a marketing campaign requires planning, organizing the team, staffing experts, directing execution, and controlling performance through key performance indicators. A case study here on integrated functions. Say a mid-sized IT firm launches a new software product. Planning phase, market analysis and goal setting. Organizing phase, creating cross-functional teams. Staffing phase, hiring testers and developers. Directing phase, regular meetings and motivational talks. And controlling phase, timelines and bug analysis to detect problems and review. The conclusion here is about mastering these functions equips managers to handle complex challenges. Application of theory to real-life scenarios builds managerial excellence. Congratulations, you have now gained a clear and detailed understanding of the 5 fundamental functions of management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Each function is not just a separate activity. It's a part of an integrated process that drives the organizations toward excellence. By applying these principles thoughtfully in real-life situations, you will build a strong foundation for personal and professional success. If you found this video podcast useful, please like this and share it with your other friends who can benefit, and subscribe to the channel to stay connected with more in-depth learning modules. Coming up next, we will dive even deeper into the first function, Module 4, Planning and Practice, where you will be learning how to design actionable and effective plans step by step. Thank you once again for being the part of this learning journey. Keep learning and keep leading. Thank you and good luck.